It is a blessed morning, and I use this statement quite often that we're very, very blessed to be in Midland and Midland County today. And the last few years, so many wonderful things have happened to our community, and it's exciting. So today is no exception. Before I begin my comments, I do want to thank the task force. You have worked on a very fast pace to get to this point, and we've had several meetings every other week with commissioners and the city council and staff members, and everybody just came in with an open mind, very with the same mission, which is to clean Midland up. And it's exciting to see the enthusiasm and the movement come forward, and so that's where my remarks are going to go. So I say this, I said, you remember Mateo Batran, the little 3-year-old that was the YouTube sensation, who wanted a cupcake, and he kept pleading his mom, and he was like the little lawyer saying, I want the cupcake. Well, the 48-year-old mayor today from Midland, Texas is pleading and saying, listen, Midland, listen, Midland, listen. We have a litter problem, and it's time to clean up our act. The Midland City Council made litter abatement a top priority in our community during the 2014 council retreat. The council members pledged to allocate resources towards a campaign that took a comprehensive approach to giving litter a boot in Midland, Texas. And so I'd like to thank my fellow council members for sticking to their word and giving their support. If we're going to talk the talk, then we're going to walk the walk. A task force of concerned citizens, city and county officials, Keep Midland Beautiful was created, and the Not in My Town was born. Not in My Town campaign will be focusing on education, enforcement, and cleanup efforts. Let me just share a few of those ideas. Under education, what our task force addressed and identified was, what does it cost taxpayers, you and I, when we have a littered community? And we'll let you know about that in the coming months. Do we lose businesses? Of course we do. How about the cost associated to hire extra people, extra manpower to keep our city clean? Why is it important to tie your trash bags? Closing dumpster lids. Not throwing trash in the back of your pickup. We will make that a statement that you'll never stop hearing. Trash cans that throughout the city are overloaded. Dumpsters that are overloaded. We will take care of that problem. Teaching our children, that's why they're here today, of why litter is not a good thing for our community, and why it's so important that today at their age that we begin to educate them of the importance of not littering so that they can tell us, the adults, not to litter. And we will work with Superintendent Ryder Warren and his staff in the upcoming school year about the importance of litter as we get into these schools. Enforcement. Chief, can you come right here real close next to me? The city and county will work together to go after those who choose not to cooperate. You will be held accountable for your actions. We mean business, and we will treat littering as a serious offense. $10 to $200 fine. Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, 2,000. I got a little intimidated by the chief. Judge Bradford will talk about the county here in a minute. And then our cleanup efforts. Friends, we are all ambassadors of our community, and we must take pride in our homes, our businesses, and private property, and then in our everyday walk of life. So we encourage you to start your own cleanup campaign. Don't wait for the task force. Do not wait for KMB. Begin your own cleanup in your own house, in your own yard, in your own private property. You can expect to see more programs and events where we will meet businesses and business owners and residents halfway. Remember, this is a team effort. Not in My Town is a movement. We hope that by showing our concerns and efforts, this will be something that our community takes on as our own through our churches, through our businesses, our nonprofits, our schools, and our neighborhoods. The only issue that matters is that we are doing something to help get rid of litter in our community. So what more can you do? The Not in My Town committee is asking you to sign the pledge that is available online at www.litterfreemidland.com, or you can go to our Spanish website at www.midlandlimpio.com. Get everyone you know to sign the pledge, please. We need everybody on board. You can report a litter through Don't Mess with Texas campaign or website, or illegal dumping at the city's website. In closing, let me say, as mayor of this beautiful, beautiful community, I'm asking our citizens to be responsible and not make excuses to identify the source of littering, and let's correct it. It's time to take our community back and clean up our act. A world-class community takes pride in its neighborhoods, parks, and businesses. So please join the anti-litter movement. Not in my town. Thank you. We will hear from County Judge Bradford, who, along with the commissioners, have been very active in working with us, and we're very excited that we're going to address this as a community with our commissioners. Thank you.
Good morning, and I want to start with thanking Buddy Sipes, Bill Hill, Cherry Hill, who came to Commissioner's Court one day and spoke out with passion and brought this to the forefront of the Commissioner discussion. Immediately, we started talking with the city. Mayor Morales and all the council members are great partners to have in this effort. But what I'm asking of you, don't take it as a slogan, don't take it as a big event today and see it on the news later. Take it as a point of personal pride. We share this community. It's up to us to make it what we want it to be. So with that, I'm here to tell you that the county courts, the enforcement arms, are prepared, willing, and will do what it takes to carry out the mission of keeping our community beautiful. The other thing you can see in the background, you see it throughout the community, the sheriff's cleanup operation that the court fully supports. We'll be adding to that. We have committed funds, vehicles, personnel. But after everything that we all do, it still comes back to your personal pride. So get involved, talk to your neighbors, tell your kids, and it would be wonderful to announce someday, very soon, Midland, the community that's the cleanest in Texas.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'd like to recognize a few people that haven't been mentioned yet. Amanda Byram, who is chairman of our Keep Midland Beautiful Board of Directors, has been very diligent on the Litter Task Force Committee. Also, people on our Board of Directors who have been diligent for many, many years, getting the message across to Keep Midland Beautiful and now Not in My Town. We've got Rick Ariano, Spencer Sipko, Gary Saunders, Sarah Jones, Jeffrey Arlett, and then also two wonderful citizens who have been taking care of Midland for, I don't know, Joanne, Dawn, how long have you guys been picking up Midland? Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Anyway, so they're here today to show us the support. And then I also wanted to mention the kids that we have next to us. This is our future, and this is their community too. So Not in My Town is not in their town too. So we're very happy to have them here today too. The average American produces about 4.4 pounds of garbage a day, or 29 pounds a week. And this is only the average household member and does not count industrial waste or commercial trash. With the garbage produced in America alone, you could cover the state of Texas 2.5 times. In Midland, 55 tons of litter has been collected so far this year. So it's easy to see why some people think we are already covered in too much litter. But because of wonderful passion and partners who have pride in Midland, a new campaign can get and keep our city clean. Keep Midland Beautiful is a certified member of the Keep America Beautiful system. The KAB system is a proven method using behavioral science principles for changing habits and attitudes. To be successful, this approach requires a steady, constant effort over a long period of time and must involve all segments of the community. We all see now that it is not one group or one city or county official, not one business leader or one segment of society that needs to take pride in our community. It is every person, old, young, and in between, who lives here. It's the efforts of the community that make a statement like, "Not in my town." It is the joinings of the partners like the county, businesses, citizens, individuals, and other groups like Keep Midland Beautiful that will let new individuals and established citizens know that this is our community, my community, and we aren't going to let it look littered. Yet it all begins with individual personal responsibility. We ask that you take care of your own trash. Tie the bag, like the mayor said, close the lid on the dumpsters, pick up litter when you see it, and please keep it clean and get it clean. A very wise Texan once said, there aren't many things that are universally cool, and it's cool not to litter. I'd never do it. Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Yeah. I wanted to quickly read our pledge, the pledge that I hope all of you will take today and all of you will encourage people to take during our campaign that goes on forever and ever to have a beautiful Midland. I promise to do my part to make and keep Midland litter-free. I promise to keep my house, my yard, and my town community clean and free of trash. I will throw my trash away and pick up trash when I see it. I will secure loads in my vehicle and tie my trash bags all the way. Most importantly, I will encourage others to do the same, because not in my town. So what we hope that you'll do today is come up and sign this pledge or sign the papers that are going around or get on the website. On behalf of the entire Litter Task Force, thank you so much for being here, and thanks for joining the movement.
3, 2, 1.